Welcome to our video. Today we will discuss about the evolution of life from single-celled organisms to humans. Life on Earth has a long and complex history, spanning billions of years. It is a story of gradual change, adaptation, and innovation that has led to the incredible diversity of life we see today. In this video, we will take a look at the major milestones in the evolution of life, from the first single-celled organisms to the emergence of humans. Before going on depth, please make one subscribe to our channel. Single-celled organisms. The first life on Earth was composed of single-celled organisms, which emerged about 4 billion years ago. These simple life forms, called prokaryotes, lacked a nucleus and other membrane-bound organelles. They were able to carry out basic functions such as metabolism, reproduction, and responding to their environment. Over time, prokaryotes evolved into more complex forms, such as bacteria and archaea. Single-celled organisms, also known as unicellular organisms, are living organisms that consist of only one cell. This is in contrast to multicellular organisms, which are made up of many cells. Single-celled organisms are incredibly diverse and can be found in virtually every environment on Earth, from deep-sea vents to the human gut. Single-celled organisms come in many different shapes and sizes, from the spherical shape of a bacteria to the elongated shape of a diatom. Despite their differences in appearance, all single-celled organisms share some common characteristics, such as the ability to carry out essential life processes, including metabolism, reproduction, and response to stimuli. These ancient organisms were likely anaerobic, meaning they did not require oxygen to survive and instead used other forms of energy, such as sunlight or organic compounds. Over time, single-celled organisms evolved and adapted to changing environments, leading to the development of more complex and specialized forms of life. Some single-celled organisms, such as bacteria, became crucial components of the ecosystem, playing important roles in nutrient cycling and other essential processes. Types of single-celled organisms. There are many different types of single-celled organisms, each with their unique characteristics and functions. Some of the most common types of single-celled organisms include bacteria, archaea, protozoa, algae, and fungi. Bacteria are among the most common and well-known types of single-celled organisms. They are incredibly diverse and can be found in virtually every environment on Earth. While some bacteria are harmless, others can cause diseases or infections. Archaea are another type of single-celled organism that is similar to bacteria but has some unique characteristics. Archaea can thrive in extreme environments, such as hot springs or deep-sea vents, and are thought to have played a crucial role in the early evolution of life on Earth. Protozoa are single-celled organisms that are typically larger and more complex than bacteria or archaea. They are often motile, meaning they can move around, and play important roles in the ecosystem, such as serving as food for other organisms. Algae are a type of single-celled organism that is often found in aquatic environments. They can range in size from tiny unicellular organisms to large, multicellular organisms such as seaweed. Fungi are also a type of single-celled organism, although they can also be multicellular. They play important roles in nutrient cycling and decomposition and can be found in a wide range of environments, from soil to tree bark. Eukaryotic cells. Around 2 billion years ago, a major evolutionary milestone occurred with the emergence of eukaryotic cells. These cells had a nucleus and other membrane-bound organelles, allowing for greater complexity and specialization. This innovation allowed for the development of multicellular organisms, which would become the foundation of all complex life on Earth. Eukaryotic cells are cells that have a distinct nucleus and other membrane-bound organelles, which separate the cell's genetic material from the rest of the cell. This is in contrast to prokaryotic cells, which do not have a nucleus or membrane-bound organelles. Eukaryotic cells are typically larger and more complex than prokaryotic cells, and they play important roles in the growth, development, and maintenance of all living organisms. The structure of eukaryotic cells. Eukaryotic cells are characterized by their complex and highly organized structures. The cell membrane surrounds the cell and regulates the movement of molecules in and out of the cell. The cytoplasm is the gel-like substance that fills the cell, and it contains the cell's organelles. The most important organelle in a eukaryotic cell is the nucleus, which contains the cell's genetic material in the form of chromosomes. Other important organelles include the mitochondria, which produce energy for the cell, and the endoplasmic reticulum, which is involved in protein synthesis and transport. Eukaryotic cells also contain specialized organelles, such as chloroplasts in plant cells, which are involved in photosynthesis, and lysosomes, which break down waste materials in the cell. Invertebrate animals. The first multicellular animals were invertebrates, such as sponges, jellyfish, and worms. These animals evolved from simple colonies of cells to more complex organisms with specialized tissues and organs. Over time, invertebrates diversified and became more complex, with the emergence of arthropods, mollusks, and other groups. Invertebrate animals are animals that do not have a backbone or vertebral column. They are the largest and most diverse group of animals on Earth and include everything from insects and spiders to snails and jellyfish. Invertebrates can be found in all types of environments, from the depths of the ocean to the tops of mountains, and they play important roles in ecosystems as pollinators, decomposers, and prey for other animals. The diversity of invertebrate animals. Invertebrate animals are incredibly diverse and are divided into many different groups based on their characteristics and evolutionary history. Some of the most well-known groups of invertebrates include arthropods. This group includes insects, spiders, crustaceans, and other animals that have jointed legs and an exoskeleton. Mollusks. This group includes snails, clams, octopuses, and other animals that have soft bodies and often have a hard shell. Echinoderms. This group includes starfish, sea urchins, and other animals that have spiny skin and a radial symmetry. Annelids. This group includes segmented worms, such as earthworms and leeches. Cnidarians. This group includes jellyfish, corals, and other animals that have tentacles with stinging cells. Vertebrate animals. The first primates appeared around 60 million years ago. These were small, tree-dwelling animals that would eventually evolve into monkeys, apes, and humans. The first hominids, which are members of the human lineage, appeared around 6 million years ago. These early hominins were bipedal, meaning they walked on two legs, and had a smaller brain size than modern humans. Over time, hominins evolved into more complex forms, such as Australopithecus and Homo erectus. Around 300,000 years ago, the first anatomically modern humans, Homo sapiens, appeared in Africa. These humans had larger brains, advanced tool-making abilities, and language. Around 500 million years ago, vertebrate animals appeared on the scene. These animals had a backbone, which provided greater support and protection for internal organs. The first vertebrates were fish, which evolved into a variety of forms such as sharks and bony fish. From there, vertebrates continued to diversify, with the emergence of amphibians, reptiles, birds, and mammals. Vertebrate animals are animals that have a backbone or vertebral column. This structure runs along the length of the animal's body and provides support and protection for the spinal cord. Vertebrates are the most advanced and complex animals on Earth, and they are found in almost every environment, from the depths of the ocean to the tops of mountains. They also have a range of adaptations, such as wings and fur, that allow them to survive in these diverse environments. The diversity of vertebrate animals. Vertebrate animals are incredibly diverse and are divided into several groups based on their characteristics and evolutionary history. The rise of the mammals. The first mammals appeared around 200 million years ago, during the Mesozoic era. These early mammals were small, shrew-like creatures that lived alongside the dinosaurs. As the dinosaurs went extinct around 66 million years ago, mammals began to diversify and fill the ecological niches that had been left empty. Some mammals evolved to become large, powerful predators, such as big cats. while others became specialized herbivores, such as elephants and deer. Today, mammals are found in almost every environment on Earth, from the deserts to the oceans to the treetops of rainforests. They are diverse and fascinating creatures, and they continue to evolve and adapt to changing environments. Human evolution. The evolution of humans is a complex and fascinating topic. As we mentioned earlier, the first anatomically modern humans, Homo sapiens, appeared around 300,000 years ago in Africa. Over time, these humans spread throughout the world, adapting to different environments and developing unique cultures. One of the key features that distinguishes humans from other primates is our large brain size. The human brain has evolved to be much larger than the brains of our closest primate relatives, such as chimpanzees and gorillas. This increase in brain size is thought to have played a crucial role in the evolution of human intelligence and our ability to solve complex problems. Another important aspect of human evolution is the development of language. While other animals can communicate using various forms of vocalizations or body language, humans are the only species known to use complex language to convey abstract concepts and ideas. The development of language is thought to have played a crucial role in the evolution of human culture and society. One of the most significant events in human history is the emergence of agriculture. Around 10,000 years ago, humans began to cultivate crops and raise animals, leading to the development of permanent settlements and the rise of civilization. This shift from a hunter-gatherer lifestyle to a sedentary one had profound impacts on human society, culture, and technology. In recent history, humans have continued to innovate and adapt, developing technologies that have revolutionized the way we live. From the invention of the printing press to the development of the Internet, humans have continued to push the boundaries of what is possible. Thank you for watching my video. Do you subscribe our channel? Please subscribe for more content.